So I'm actually excited to talk about this one. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl
Why?
halftime show.
Why? That's not a genuine question. I'm just, why?
Why do I want to talk about that?
No. Why is he there? Why is he going to be picked for the Super Bowl? That's so frustrating.
Are we going to disagree today? That's going to be fun, bro.
You want Bad Bunny?
Dude, okay. I'll get into that in a second, but...
the first disagreement of Young Patriots, and it's about Bad Bunny, guys.
This was
not...
I will hold my ground, bro. Dude, we'll get there in a second.
Okay, this is going to be fun.
So, right-wingers are upset that Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Basically, what it was is the left and the media and those who have power over the NFL were giving a middle finger to the right and to Trump, saying, okay, well, we're going to have this guy perform. Bad Bunny has talked out against Trump, against MAGA.
Oh, yeah.
He refused to give a tour, his Debí Tirar Más Fotos tour, in the, I almost said that in Spanish, in the United States, because he was afraid that ICE was going to raid his concerts.
Estados Unidos.
And which is a genuine concern, I think. You know, I can see why he didn't want to have a concert in the United States if it's going to get raided by ICE. And I understand that. And he's he's spoken out. He's been kind of a punk towards the American dream, the American nature. So I understand why right-wingers are upset. Looking at it politically, and, you know, I'm kind of like, dude, you know, stop being so childish. Mm-hmm. But I also kind of give him the benefit of the doubt because I freaking love his music. But
he
at the end of the
several
day,
songs that are on the top 10 trending list right now.
Yeah, he
if
does.
I'm not mistaken. I think he has 2. And was it the Times? I forget which outlet did it, but they did an analysis of the last 25 years of songs. We're a quarter of the way through the 21st century, guys. If you didn't know, there's your update.
Oh, shoot.
And basically, they did I think it was the top 250 songs of the 21st century.
He had a few of them.
He had a few of them, and they were like, I think they were 11 and 10th.
I kind of want to
which
look
is
that
insane
up.
to think of. Like that, the fact that he got ranked that high.
What was it? Top 250?
250 music for the 21st century. So yeah, I want to hear more of why you think it's a good thing that he's showing up.
I
to
might
the
check
Super
that out
Bowl.
later. Why? What?
This whole time, I thought you were saying that you didn't want him to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I could not be more excited that he's performing at the Super Bowl. Trump 2024, bro. But Bad Bunny has got to perform, man. Here's a little icing on the cake reason why. Because Taylor Swift was the first option. And she said no because they were only going to pay her, I think it was $40 million.
Only
$40 million.
Chump change.
If the camera's cut here, it's not my fault. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So I could not be more thrilled that she's not performing, you guys.
Okay, but why did
Sorry, let's move on. Bad Bunny.
So,
So, okay. Context, I lived in Guatemala. That's where I served my mission. Bad Bunny was all over the streets. I loved it. You know, I heard the music all the time. Came back here, started listening to more of his stuff. I freaking love Bad Bunny. He's amazing. People are upset because he's spoken out. And then there was a petition to
pull him
from the Super Bowl halftime show. There's a quote from that petition. This is the official petition to change Super Bowl halftime show. It says, quote, "The goal is a performance that resonates with everyone, creating a moment of shared enjoyment and celebration. By prioritizing inclusivity and broad appeal, the halftime show can continue its tradition of bringing people together through music, bridging differences, and offering an experience that everyone can remember." I'm all for that. I totally agree. I think almost everyone in the nation loves football. It's kind of a unifying thing. The halftime show should be the same thing. It's a time to forget our differences and enjoy it. So I see where they're coming from, and I stand behind that. But they chose Bad Bunny, like I said, just to kind of stick it to the right, I guess.
Yeah.
We can look and see all the kinds of things that he's done. For example, he was at a recent Yankees game, and I guess the Yankees have this tradition during the 7th inning of playing God Bless America, and they have veterans present honoring that. And Bad Bunny refused to stand and show respect. That's, that kind of irks me. So just little things like that. That's why he's ticking off the nation. He doesn't understand American pride. He's really just trying to be a punk. So he did say on a Saturday Night Live monologue, there's a quote from this. I'm going to read it. Most of it is in Spanish. This is really what set people off, and I'll do my best to translate it. Should I do it in his accent? Is that offensive? It's in Spanish, not whatever.
This is a place where this is a safe place
This is
for
a
us
safe place. Okay.
to offend and be offended and still be kind to each other afterwards.
I'm a huge Bad Bunny fan. I'm going to do it. So he says, in his monologue, he says, I know that everyone around the world who loves my music are also very happy in regards to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Especialmente todo lo latino y la latina en el mundo entero. Y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas, más que un logro mío, demostrando que nuestra huella, nuestra aportación en este país, nadie nunca le podrá sacar ni borrar. And
what does that mean?
Well, then he said, and if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn. So that right there is what ticked people off. Basically, he's saying everyone's excited that I'm performing at the Super Bowl, especially all the Latinos in the United States who have come here, who have worked hard. They're showing that our fingerprints and our contribution in this country, nobody can get rid of that.
Yeah. So
I see where he's coming from. 100%. I think Latinos are really hardworking, and when they come here legally, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But aportación, that's what that means contribution. I'm like, okay, what? Sure, legals have contributed. Everyone here in the nation who works and who tries to have a good life is contributing. But I think of the illegal aliens. I'm like, really? What are they contributing? They're contributing to us having less jobs. The Democrats want to give them health care. All sorts of problems with that. So, I got mixed feelings about what he said. So that's just kind of what's been going on with the whole Bad Bunny issue.
Huh.
That's why everyone's upset. Matter of fact, I learned just the other day that I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk's organization, is actually going to throw their own halftime show at the same time. And love Charlie Kirk.
How do they even do that?
I don't know. I love Charlie Kirk. I love all that he stood for. I love Turning Point USA. And I think that is a little bit petty. I think that's just kind of a weird mentality to have. I can understand why they're doing it, but I just think that's a little bit extreme. I'm not going to watch it because I'm going to watch Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
You can't watch both, though. I'm sure you could watch them both after.
I could watch it after, but I want to watch Bad Bunny live, So that's just kind of the gist of what's been going on. And then just to kind of nail it home, I want to do something fun here. Just in case you don't understand.
You got to
yet.
phone a friend.
I'm going to phone a friend real quick. I might phone a couple if this one doesn't answer.
I don't think she's picking up, folks.
She did earlier.
Well, yeah, he checked. Make sure she'd be available.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great. We're in a podcast right now. Is it cool if we use your voice?
Yeah, sure.
We have. Okay, that's permission right there. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say that I like Bad Bunny?
Oh, like 15?
There we go. Awesome. That's sick.
20, papá.
20. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, man. Hey, I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, man. Bye.
See ya. There we go.
Okay.
20 in Spanish is 20, by the way. So.
What's her name? You didn't introduce your friend.
I did that for safety reasons. I don't know. Her name's
fine.
Lexi. We could cut that out. I could keep saying Lexi and you'll just hear a beep if you wanted to. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's going to look like I'm swearing. Her name is beep.
Millions of Lexis out there, so.
Maybe it's not her name. Maybe I just pulled that out of the hat. So maybe it's a dude.
The world will never know.
Yeah. But I don't know. There you go. That's my spiel on Bad Bunny.
Okay.
I'm hyped. I could not be more excited, dude.
Okay. Well, I'm actually glad that we disagree on this because, as we're getting started, we're gonna agree on a lot of things. So until we can get some guests on the show that really have some different ideologies, this will help to kind of show that we can just be genuine and talk to people. And so anyway, gives a good sample. But I'm not super informed on Bad Bunny, so take this with a grain of salt. But Like, that's just the case for a lot of these artists. Usually, if they're trending, they're not someone I'm listening to.
I like that. I actually really do. That's respectable. But
It's just, well, first off, I have zero respect for like what everyone else is doing. If someone else is like, oh, get these latest Nikes because it's just the bomb, I couldn't care less. I really could not, and I don't have the money for it. So that on top of it, it's
until we get some sponsors.
It's just not going to happen. So, but with this type of stuff, the main issue I take up is, yeah, I can kind of tell that there's this a bit of rebellion. I'm not going to say anti-American, but for sure anti-MAGA, anti-Trump, kind of a little bit of a middle finger to his administration. I'm not super opinionated on that though. I can tell that that's going on. But what I would say is, in general, a lot of these songs are just super filthy. They're just super vain, profane, and they don't direct and elevate our minds towards a higher purpose, towards being more Christ-like. I'm not expecting every song to be Christian, by the way.
Right.
I'm saying, like, in general, having good family values, but that's not very common to find in rap. So, funny enough, a good example of this is I recently watched the documentary "Am I Racist?" by Matt Walsh.
That sounds sick.
Okay,
check that out.
He's another one of those individuals, kind of like what you were saying with Candace Owens, where I'm like, I kind of cringe every now and then.
Yeah.
Because Matt Walsh will do something, and he's just so unabashed, so sarcastic, and so fed up with people that waste his time and stuff, and can't argue. They just have a point, and they can't explain why they believe that, which is frustrating. I get it. And he definitely makes a good demonstration of where some of those issues are. But the main thing I loved about that was hearing what he exposed about people that are touting this oppression doctrine and saying that, oh, well, the system's victimizing you and there's nothing you can do. I'm actually going to be getting into this pretty soon here with Glenn Beck's conference that he gave. So, but that's kind of the gist, is just when things are not family friendly, I really have a hard time appreciating and respecting those things. And people might call me old-fashioned for that reason. Do it. Don't care. But the thing is, I downloaded that "Am I Racist" song. It's a bop.
Am I racist?
Look it up.
I don't think we can play it because that's copyright.
Yeah, copyright. I think you can play it for 30 seconds, but we're not going to take any risks for that. YouTube's already freaking out about our intro.
Really?
Yeah, it's not actually an issue. It's just that it's technically copyrighted, so someone can't replicate it. But it's fine. So it's royalty free. So it's someone put it on the internet to be used.
Get off our back, YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us use your platform.
But anyway, so I downloaded that song. Great song. You should definitely listen to it. I don't remember what the artist's name is. But it just calls out some of the hypocrisy about the whole racism, systemic racism doctrine. And I think that's something that we really need to be aware of. So there's an example of a rap song that I downloaded that I think is really awesome. And it's a bop.
Do you listen to Tom McDonald?
He's gotten political recently, hasn't he?
He's been political for a while, since 2020, bro, is when I discovered him.
Yeah, I think so. I also downloaded his recent Charlie song.
Oh, that sounds really nice. He came out with that really quick. I think it was the next day.
It was
really
cool
because I wrote a song too. I just don't have the platform to publish it.
I also liked the one where he sings with Ben Shapiro, and Ben Shapiro brags about that. He's like, I made it to top 1. That was the most popular song on the leaderboard for
Ben Shapiro
a couple weeks.
sang in the song.
He rapped, yeah.
It wasn't AI.
I don't call rap singing. It's fast talking. It's poetic.
Does rap actually stand for rhythm and poetry, or is that something that some weirdo told me in middle school? And just lying. I don't know.
That would make sense.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments if rap is an acronym or if it's just a word.
Well, that would help me have a little more respect for it. But again, right now it's just so derogatory. That's the issue.
I agree.
But also, throw in some tune. I don't want to hear you like talk fast. I want to hear like you actually sing. It's not just about the music behind in the background. So this song does a good job of that.
Also where we disagree. I am all about the music. I could not care less. Dude, I love Guns N' Roses, bro. You take their songs, it's like 4 lines and then slash shredding, but that's just me. So.
But notice how much of my criticism there had little to do with Bad Bunny directly. It was just the general. I don't like songs that aren't.
I like
friendly.
that. And I will say, just because my mom's going to watch this, she's going to say, oh, is he listening to bad music? Bad Bunny has a plethora of songs that are not nearly as demeaning as the rest of his. And so, I listen to the good ones, and some of them are catchy, and, you deal with it. I listen to a bunch of other stuff that's clean. I'm just...
It's just marijuana.
I'm trying to wash my hands of this. I don't care. I'm glad he's performing. I'm going to watch it.
Mom, it's just marijuana. It's not the real stuff.
Marijuana. What's the real stuff?
So anyway, were there any other thoughts you wanted to talk about?
About Bad Bunny? What I should have done is come up with a prediction on what songs he's going to perform. But I'm the only one that's interested in that. I don't think you guys would have cared. Oh, when I picked up your wife to come here and set this up, we listened to Bad Bunny on the way. What did you think? Can I say her name?
She'd rather not.
No?
She'll probably just like...
Thumbs up, thumbs down, Bad
She'll
Bunny.
probably leave like a comment or something afterward, or we can...
Thumbs like this.
She wants to stay
about
anonymous.
Bad Bunny. And I played the good songs too. So don't worry, I'm not, they were okay. But this is from one of our producers.
Okay.
This is what we got for Bad Bunny. I like it. Sorry to put you on the spot.
A sideways thumb.
Sideways thumb. Hey, it could be a down thumb, but